How am I going to lose weight? How am I going to gain weight? And it really all hinges from your BMR. But now I'd like to talk a bit about metabolism as it relates to losing body fat and getting leaner, because a lot of people are struggling, and if they just knew these 3 simple things that they could do in order to speed it up, well, they'd be a lot more successful in the process. I know there is a lot of noise on the internet and everywhere else about metabolism, and some people are like, yo, it's bro science. I'm like, what? Not really, but okay. I will preface this video by saying this is my opinion. These 3 things that I'm about to share with you have worked for me, in my opinion, to speed up my metabolism and help me lose body fat when I was carrying a little extra or trying to get leaner. It's also worked for thousands of clients of mine when I used to own my fitness center, all right? So I got a little experience. Whether or not it's 100% scientifically accurate, who knows? But it's worked for me, so let's dive in. Metabolism boosting tip number 1 is spread your calories out throughout the day. Now, there are some people that are like, yo, it doesn't matter when you eat the calories. If you're consuming 2,000 calories, whether or not it's at 1 meal or 10 meals, it doesn't matter. And I'm here to say that in my experience, I have found results when I actually spread out my calories throughout the day, bringing me to point number 2, or metabolism boosting tip number 2, which is eat more frequent meals. So when you eat 1 meal and then you go 12, 24 hours without eating again, your body's like, yo, all right, fine. You don't want to give me calories, you don't want to eat frequently, no big deal. I'm going to hold on, I'm going to slow down my metabolism process to try and conserve. I said that right, actually, the first time. Conserve calories. And so it's not going to process them as fast. But check this out. Now, you eat, say, at 6 a.m., right? Your body's like, all right, you're not going to feed me for another 24, 12 hours, however long. So it starts to get ready to hold on to it. And then 3 hours later, bang, you're giving it a little bit more. It's like, yo, I like this a lot. I don't maybe need to use those ones you ate earlier, so I can get rid of them. I'm going to hold on to these. But then 3 hours later, bang, you hit it with another meal. Some more calories. Now your body is freaking out. It's like, this is sweet. I've got all these calories. I don't need to hang on to them. So what happens? Oh, yeah, it starts churning. Your metabolism is cranking. It's speeding like a freight train. This is my explanation of why you should spread your calories out and eat more frequently. All right, tip number 3 is build more muscle. Fact, a pound of muscle uses 50 calories a day. So if you increase your lean muscle mass by 10 calories, that's an additional 500 calories that your body is going to burn. It is requiring a day in order to keep things rolling. Booyah! That is a first. I've never used the term booyah in a video. Gentlemen, that's it. Those are 3 simple tips that you can use in order to speed up, in my mind and in my experience, your metabolism. All right? The idea is to spread your meals out, spread your calories out, and increase your lean muscle mass. Your body's going to be a calorie burning machine.
How to boost your metabolism and lose weight faster. Have you ever wondered why some people eat a lot and never gain weight? It's because of their metabolism. Their BMR, that is, their basal metabolic rate, is high. They burn more calories even while resting. And therefore, even when they eat a lot, they don't gain weight. If your metabolism is also fast, even you can enjoy all the food that you love and still you will not gain weight. So, how to boost your BMR? You just need to follow 4 things. BMR is higher in people with more muscle mass. So the more muscles you have, the more calories you burn even while resting. So start lifting some weights and build some muscle. It will help you boost your BMR. You can do high intensity interval training along with weight training exercises. You can do a 30-minute run walk workout where you walk for 2 minutes and run for 1 minute. Again you walk for 2 minutes and then run for 1 minute. Keep doing this for 30 minutes. HIIT burns more calories in short period of time and helps you improve your BMR. You can also include healthy protein sources in your meals like lentils, whey protein, spinach, chickpeas, kidney beans, cottage cheese, yogurt, milk. All these protein sources help you build muscles. Start eating metabolism boosters. For example, you can add chili and pepper in your food. It will help you boost your metabolism. You can also add ginger in your food. It will help you speed up your digestion process. You can have 3 to 5 cups of green tea in a day. It will burn up to 80 calories without any effort. There are certain things that you should avoid, like crash dieting or eating too much late at night or doing excess cardio, because when you do a lot of cardio, it actually burns muscles. So the best thing to do is to do cardio plus weight training. High metabolism is a quick, safe, healthy, effective and natural way for permanent fat loss. I tried to put forward this super complicated subject in a simple way. Still, if you have any further doubts or any suggestions, just leave me a comment below.
Stay tuned for the blueberries. Lucy, good to have you with us as always.
Thanks for having me.
I like it because I look across this table and these are all really delicious, yummy foods.
Right, well, we all made these resolutions to get to the gym and not eat bad foods. The truth is, when you eat the right foods, you can eat a lot and you can get rid of that belly fat.
I'm in, without doing all the ab work, although
right.
It doesn't hurt to do that as well. First one is avocado. We hear so much about avocado being a healthy fat. What's so good about it?
Your body needs fat, and so I say instead of using mayonnaise on your bread, try a little guacamole, because this has monosaturated fats, which help your body keep that blood sugar nice and steady. And so obviously you don't want too much fat, but half of an avocado with a little bit of dressing is a great way to get healthy fat. And that's going to keep that blood sugar nice and low.
So that you don't have those spikes, too hungry,
That's right.
too tired. Bananas also.
Okay, potassium is the anti-sodium. So if you're bloated and you're feeling a little puffy, have a banana or half a banana, and that's going to get rid of that bloat right away.
I love that tip.
I know, celery works too.
I'm obsessed with Greek yogurt. I eat a lot of this.
Me too.
Mainly because I like that it has such a high protein level.
That's right. So you can find one you like. I happen to like this, but some people like a smoother quality. And when you have that in the morning, that protein helps that nice, steady blood sugar all day long.
Talk to me a little bit, though, for people who may just eat a different kind of yogurt.
Right.
Greek yogurt has a really high protein content because it's strained, which is what makes it so thick, correct?
So what you want is that dense protein, because what that's going to do is keep your blood sugar from going too high. If you have a sugary cereal for breakfast or a pastry, your blood sugar goes way up, your insulin goes way up, and if you're not going to go out and run around, your body learns to store it as fat.
Okay.
So let's not do that. Let's have this high protein and keep the blood sugar
And do I have to
steady.
have, sorry to say on yogurt, but I know a lot of people eat yogurt, so we want to make sure that they're doing the yogurt that's going to benefit them most. If you have sort of a sugary yogurt in the morning.
Not as good as the plain.
Not as good as plain.
We say add berries. I tell my kids this is nature's candy. You can have as much blueberry and strawberries as you like.
Just brush your teeth afterwards so that they stay white, right?
Exactly, exactly. But the good thing about this is it's full of antioxidants. So when you do go and exercise or walk, this is going to make all that oxygen go to the muscles so much easier that you're going to have a great workout and your blood sugar stays nice and steady.
Keep it even and a little bit more energy.
Yes, it's the nature's blood sugar. That's nature's sugar is going to keep it steady.
Okay, a little perhaps sugar though isn't so bad. You're saying we can have chocolate skim milk.
Okay, so
Lucy, I love you.
I love chocolate, and after you work out, this is the perfect recovery food, because sometimes you get a little sore, maybe your muscles feel achy or tired. This is going to help them recover faster, so you're going to feel great and want to go do it again the next day.
What about chocolate and skim milk helps me recover faster?
Well, it's the perfect combination of protein and carb, and try to find one that's low in sugar.
Okay.
Okay, because that's really going to make the difference. You're not going to replace every
but not
calorie.
fake sugar.
No, I like the kind that has a little less sugar added.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's good stuff.
I mean, it's chocolate milk. Come on.
But it tastes great.
Like we're really going to turn our nose up at it.
It tastes great.
Green tea once again.
It has a special compound. It's called ECGC that helps rev the metabolism. And in fact, people who drank 3 cups a day had their metabolism spike so that they're burning more calories and more fat all day long.
Time for me to switch from coffee.
Look, I love coffee, but if you replace a couple of cups a day, you're going to rev that metabolism.
All right, I'm making a note of that one. Also, citrus fruits and peppers.
Okay, any vitamin C, they have found that this will help you burn 30% more fat. You're going to zap fat.
When do I have to eat it to make that happen?
Anytime.
Does it matter?
Vitamin
Anytime
C in your body. And I say, you know, women say to me, I don't know what to bring with me as a snack. This is a perfect snack pack.
Clementine.
Put it right in your purse. It will keep for hours.
And better to have this in the morning than, say, a glass of orange juice, right? Because you get more fiber from the
Exactly. And
from the fruit
speaking of
itself.
fiber, we want fiber. Okay, look for a bread that has 4 grams. That's as much as
4
a
grams
cup
of fiber in your bread and whole grains, correct?
Yes, of course. But a lot of the labels will boast all sorts of whole grain. 4 grams of fiber is it. And if you're going to have a sandwich or toast, that is the way to go, because it keeps you full, keeps that blood sugar nice and low, and you will feel great. And in fact, if you get to 35 grams of fiber a day, and this has 10 grams, you are burning 6% more calories than if you didn't, just by sitting still. So eat fiber. It's not just for old ladies. It's good stuff.
There you go, and I think that just sums it up perfectly.
There
Lucy,
you go.
okay.
And you can go to self.com and get recipes for all this, or do our Jumpstart diet.
And we've got some more.
Can't seem to get down to your ideal weight? Sadly, you can't blame your metabolism. Amy here on D News. We hear a lot of people talking about metabolism, mainly in the form of people blaming a slowing metabolism for weight gain as they get older. But what exactly is your metabolism, and what can you do to change it? Metabolism is the biochemical process by which your body converts the foods you eat into energy, but it's more than fueling an active lifestyle. There are a lot of hidden processes going on in your body all the time that require energy. The basic functions you don't think about, like breathing, circulating blood throughout your body, adjusting hormone levels, and growing and repairing cells. The calories in food and drinks combine with oxygen to release the energy your body needs to function. The calories your body needs to power these basic functions tells you your basal metabolic rate, the base rate at which your body uses calories for fuel, and it's wholly separate from any active aspects of your lifestyle. Basal metabolic rate is properly the amount of energy your body expends at rest in a neutrally temperate environment, so when you're not shivering or sweating, and in a post-absorptive state, that is, when the digestive system is inactive, so typically after fasting for about 12 hours. In this completely passive, almost weakened state, you can determine the absolute minimal number of calories your body needs to function. It's a number that depends on your body size and composition, your gender, and even your age. And it can change over time. As we get older and have less lean muscle on our bones, your basal metabolic rate can slow down. But don't worry, you can help your metabolism along just a little bit with everybody's favorite, diet and exercise. Sadly, there's no magic formula. Your body burns more calories to maintain lean muscle than fat, so people you might think of as having a fast metabolism might just be more active, or even just more fidgety than others. And if you want to increase the rate at which your body burns calories, building muscle through strength training and increasing your cardiovascular workouts will certainly help, as will any increased physical activity, like taking the long route on your walk home, or even taking the stairs instead of the elevator. There are a few things you can do diet-wise to help. Eating more often can actually help you lose weight by keeping your body working throughout the day, metabolizing calories into energy and burning more calories. It can also help you eat less at mealtime, so you're taking in fewer calories in general. Spicy foods can help too. They have natural chemicals that can kick your metabolism into high gear, though the boost might be short-lived.
In this film, we're going to explain how your body processes the food you eat in order to provide all your body cells with the energy they need. We need glucose from food because that's what gives us energy. Carbohydrate-containing foods are things like starchy foods, sugary foods, milk and some dairy products, and fruit. This glucose then moves into the bloodstream, and the body detects that the blood glucose level is rising. In response to that, the pancreas, which is a little gland that sits just underneath the stomach, starts to release a hormone called insulin. And it's insulin that helps our body get the energy from the food we eat. The bloodstream then takes the glucose and the insulin to every cell in our body that needs it. To make this easier to understand, let's look at muscle cells. At the muscle cells, it's insulin that allows the glucose to get into the cells where it can be used for energy. It's a bit like insulin is a key unlocking the door to the cells so the glucose can get in. That way, the blood glucose level starts to drop. But the blood glucose level can be topped up at any point by the liver releasing extra glucose that it has stored. The blood glucose rises again, and again the pancreas produces more insulin to move with that glucose through the bloodstream to the muscle cells, open the doors and let the glucose in. The body functions best with the blood glucose at an optimum level. It doesn't like it if the blood glucose rises too high. Normally, there's a cycle within the body which balances out the glucose and the insulin level, and this is achieved by the food you eat, the pancreas and the liver.